Cancel your plans, cue the fire. And if you're wondering why it says deleting soon, if this video gets more than 100,000 views, I got to take it down because we are talking about the people that are in charge of this system. One of them happens to be the World Economic Forum, which I will not use in the title because they will slap my hand and send all my videos to the back of the bus. But trust me when I say this, all these people, the politicians that, oh, we got your back, well, probably with a knife, like Butt Gagger, he promises, you know, with all the cancellations of the airlines. He's on it, man. Transportation, this kid knows how to fix things. I'll tell you, media platforms like me, media, right? Or social media, have you not seen in the last few years the truth, the things that we cannot say? Like FBI sends clear message to Trump, his supporters, not just, it's like everyone is against speaking. The swamp is real and they are coming for you. They are coming out of the swamp to get us. And I don't care what position you are. You could be the president on down to a little old YouTuber. They're like, nope, you are silenced. Isn't it interesting over, I don't know, a year, you know, the crazy things that us YouTubers would say and then they actually are true, but they're fact checked and the fact checkers are like, no, that is absolutely not true. Well, then 6 months goes around, they're like, oh, everything he said was 100% accurate. But we do have solutions. The solution. So we have problems, your rent. I'm going to talk about that. Exploding. But I'm sure there's a solution, right? Government will step in and solve it. Or how about what comes out of our mouth? The solution to online abuse. AI plus human intelligence. I didn't know that. They do like to create problems, right? Everyone's like, is that really a problem right now? We are just in this time of our life. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is what they do. They want to control you, always, right? You lose your constitutional movement for rights, your freedoms at anything that happens. Like someone goes speeding down the road, I don't know, goes off a cliff. Oh my gosh, we have the system that we can put on the car that limits them to only driving 20 miles an hour. That's a safe way to drive. Or I can't even go online because look, called offensive names. Oh my gosh, 49% of 18 to 29-year-olds. You should have seen back when I was in school. You weren't just called an offensive name. Because humans be humans. Just look at the comment section. You want to see what I'm called? I don't even want to go down there sometimes. Thank goodness we have the World Economic Forum because they're going to fix it. That's where we're at right now. I know you can't see the banner. Traditional methods are not enough. The trust and safety intelligence solution to detect, just in case someone leaves a bad comment down below. So we will have computers. We will fix it. We will control the narrative, right? Oh, here we go. They're going to control everything with AI. This is fun. Oh, and you want to know what the outcome is? Please tell me. Yeah, that would be you controlling everything. It's okay. We'll just have a bug sandwich. Because bugs are the meat of the future. Yes, that looks delicious. Where can I find one? Oh, the sandwich bug. Palo Alto. Great. Also, if you could do me a favor, check and see that they didn't unsubscribe you. That's all I ask now. I don't even ask people to subscribe because YouTube's like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. You just lost 1,000 subscribers. And then me and my buddies, my YouTube buddies were like, what caused your videos to just fall off? They're like, oh, ask Ninja. Well, actually don't, because then he says it and then it makes it worse. He's a good channel to follow though, if you are interested in this kind of stuff. The snowballing U.S. rental crisis. Woo, we got another crisis. Come on, government officials, let's fix it. How are you going to fix it this time? Is sparing nowhere. For some reason, that word looks so weird in my brain. I had to look it up. I'm like, nowhere. Is that two? Where? Never mind. I'm not an English teacher, just a business teacher. And no one. And what people are finding from Las Vegas bartenders to whatever is rents are doubling, and then they're like, oh, I'm not paying that. Then they go try to find something better, and they can't. It's really weird to me, because I don't understand. I mean, the officials tell us that inflation's at 0. There is none. Rent has not increased. Actually, last year they said it increased 5%. Right? Housing prices, 5%. Woo! I think someone's lying. Miami, Florida. Well, I have other numbers. To rent, just average. This is median. $2,500. How much did it go up by? 40%. No, okay, 0%. Oh, and just in case you wanted to know why rents went up so high in Florida, in Nevada, in Arizona, in Texas, I'll tell you why. That's because the government stepped in. Yep. A couple years ago. And I said, oh boy, this is not going to look good, because everyone's like, cancel rent. We shouldn't ever have to pay rent. And I'm like, the farther you pull this rubber band down, the farther it goes up. And also, to solve this puzzle, Florida. Why Florida? Well, that's because everyone from California, okay, ran to Texas. Everyone from California ran to Florida. So yes, it's Californians' fault again. Or the truth is, we've just been running, well, when I was in California, spinning on that hamster wheel, teaching high school. The kids are like, okay, we used to do budgets. How much do you need to make to survive? And they'd have to calculate everything. And we do like rent right down the street from where I taught, $3,500. The kids are like, $3,500 for my bedroom? This is insanity. So they found out really fast that they needed to make $40 an hour to say, bye mom, bye dad. So I taught them right out of the chute, like, you guys are on a hamster wheel and it's spinning about 1,000 miles an hour. Then they look at Florida and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't have to spin so hard. So my apologies, people of the universe, for teaching my high school kids that they have to work very hard. And there's certain things that I'll probably cover in this picture that you don't want to do. It makes it difficult to make a lot of money. Tenants call on Biden, right? Come on, government officials, help us to act as rent increases reach a 35-year high. Or as this human in the back wrote on her board, right? Her picket sign, the rent is too damn high. You missed the others. Oh, looks like her friend maybe is like, oh, you misspelt that. And here, let me give you some solutions to this picture. Now, if you want to be an employee, okay, what you don't want to do is you probably don't, I told this to my high school kids, I told this to my 6 daughters, I said, you probably don't want to get big piercings on your face. If you want to be an employee, probably you don't want to have tattoos on your hands. Now, if you're a business owner, that's okay. You can do that. Also, as an employee, you want to turn that frown upside down. I want to see a big happy face. I mean, unless you're a surgeon up there. You see, I could tell that one's a surgeon in the back corner. If you're a surgeon, you have to wear a surgical mask. You're fine. English teacher, you probably need to learn how to spell two. Also, stop wasting your time holding up picket signs. Go sell them. You want to know how much? Here, I'll just show you. Just do this. Not difficult to find. Right on me. I think you could find these things. You buy them from China and you make somewhere between $9, and $9. That's about $30,000 a month. It's right there. Selling plastic. Or if you're like, but I really like that Wonder Print thing. That's a nice one. This is welcome to our patio, proudly serving whatever you bring. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. How much are you making selling signs? Well, it looks like he has about 12 different SKUs of about $32,000 a piece selling that. If you're like, that's too difficult, just do a ADT sign with very little competition. But Bravo, I don't own ADT. Okay, well, neither do any of them. When, just in case you wanted to know, they're making between $40,000 and $8,000 a month. And I bet you that would turn that frown upside down, and then you can actually pay someone to hold your signs for you. You don't even have to do it. You make so much money. Also, link in the description, 70% off if you want to learn how to do it. That is my how to sell plastic junk on Amazon course. Inflation, then you don't have to worry about these guys. Look, President Joey B. How is he the president? I mean, how are any of these people? Oh my goodness. Oh, this one. I'm so glad that I sell picket signs. House passes Inflation Reduction Act. Oh, guess we'll have no more inflation, and then we'll have no more problems with travel. I mean, he's on it. And now, if I ever go back teaching in the classroom, and they're like, "I want to be the president of the United States someday," well, that's a lofty goal. Now I'm just like, that's pretty easy. You can do it. Inflation costing the average American I'm going to round up on this one. We're going to 800. Something's lying to me in that 717. $717 a month. That's what the analyst is saying, which I don't know if I buy that. I mean, if you were just to take the price of gasoline, right? That doubled. Okay, well, if you were paying $100 a week in gas. Well, now it's $200, which would probably be an extra $450 a month. That's just in gas. We're not even talking rent, food, pharmaceuticals. And then my question to you always is, are you making an extra $1,000 a month? That's it. If you are, congratulations. It's not difficult. Also, make sure again that you produce things and that you're not producing things for other people, and it won't affect you. Like, for example, make a Peloton. Don't be the one building the Peloton, because we're coming up into this day and age where you're going to be fired. That's kind of how it is. You could blame the politicians for this one. Peloton to cut 800 jobs. I mean, it's on and on. Not just Peloton. You got Walmart, Target, inventories ballooning, and then you got to pay people, but people aren't buying because people don't have money. And so now you got to go bye-bye. But here, let me help you with a timeline. Okay, have a job. Fine. Make money. Great. Use that money to start little side hustles, selling plastic things. Great. Once you start doing that, the website that you sell plastic things on, trade that stock, which sounds kind of weird because your whole life you've been probably told to save money, which it's not even money in the first place. And if you save it, it's going to be worth less when you take it out in 10 years. Just trust me when I say this. Everything that they have taught you from probably kindergarten till college, till out of college, it's all backwards. If you just do, even the media, whatever they tell you to do, just do the opposite. Kind of like this. B of A, Bank of America, says cash racing to stocks, bonds as inflation fears ease. So I guess I should go all in on stocks, which I say, if you were of that mindset, you better wait for confirmation, ARCH. This was in my swing trading, or you can learn how to swing trade. Like on this was in my Bravo's daily watch list, link in the description. Also on my swing trading, you know how I said the price went up? It did go up. I'm sorry. It's still, right now it's $300, which it's 70% off. It has to go up higher than that. Because I know some of you in the comment section, you're like, oh, that's cheap. Must not be worth any, right? Mentally, oh, that has no value. Meet Kevin's, his is over $1,000, so that has great value. I'm like, okay, go do that. Also, he's releasing some ETFs soon, so go do those too. I'm just trying to find a price that goes, oh, okay, you give me the information. So this was, again, a beatdown. Sorry, squirrel. I just don't want to talk about it. It hurts my feelings. There's the 200. So common, right? This, I'm currently on the daily, up 22.85%. And if you're like, oh, that was just you just got lucky on that one. No, actually, if I turn on Lux Algo, link in the description for that one, that, which I can do with my eyes, that's a descending triangle or a wedge, and it broke. Well, first you grab the swing trade, then you have confirmation. And just in case you want to know where that one is, for those of you in my watch list, that's where you take profit, right there, the little brown area or red, whatever comes up. And if you want to know the exact, here I will show you how to do this. We're going to click here, we're going to click there, and there is your price target. We will see if it makes it. And if I were to turn on my 9 count, yes, this is all in my swing trading course. I think this one's in it too. You're at 5, so you still got 4 left. You hit 9. If you do not take profit, I'm going to walk over to your house. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to click trade like that. I'm going to click it. Come on, clicker, click trade. Oh, it's over. Sorry, it's sell. We're going to sell it. Got stuck in my hair. I couldn't see it. Oh, before I forget, TradeStation over here. They'll give you $150. Connect it. Also, for those of you that wanted to know about major indices, take profit. that's on SPY. See, you're in it. If you want one more, okay, you can have it. Yes, it could go higher. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, you're getting pretty close. Qs, I think you're right there. And also, for legal disclaimer purposes, see that Connect paper trading? We just paper trading on this channel. This is not real money. Actually, the only thing that is real in life is this stuff. Oh my goodness. House passes, inflation reduction. That's great. Guess your inflation's going to be reduced. The politicians have just figured it all out for you. Don't start businesses. Don't trade equities. That's too risky. Just stay in the water while the heat is being turned up. And my apologies if the heat is getting a little hot. At least you have someone helping you out of the pot. And I will see you tomorrow.